So the big picture for this lesson is parabolas as conic sections. A parabola is formed when a plane passes through a hollow cone so that the plane is parallel to the slant of the cone, as you can see there. Every point on a parabola is equidistant from a point called the focus and a line called the directrix. The vertex lies on the axis of symmetry and is halfway between the focus and the directrix. So an example is the receiver of a satellite dish is located at the focus because that's where all the waves focus and you get a concentrated signal. So here's an interactive graph, and this parabola is opened up. The general equation is x squared equals 4py. And the p-value determines how wide the parabola is and whether it's opened up or down. Because it's x squared, it's opened up or down. If it was y squared, it would be open left or right. So I'm going to slide the slider, and notice how the p-value equals the distance from the vertex to the focus and to the directrix. Right now p equals 1. The focus is 1 away from the vertex, and so is the directrix. So let's change this to 2. Okay, notice what happened. The distance from the vertex to the focus is 2, and to the directrix is 2, and notice the parabola is twice as wide. Increase to 3. Notice that the focus is 3 away from the vertex, and the directrix is 3 away from the vertex. And the equation is x squared equals 12y. The p-value is 3. Let's look what happens when you make a smaller p-value. Okay, here the p-value is 0.25, so it's x squared equals 1y. And in this case, the parabola is very narrow because the focus and the vertex are very close together. Now the p-value is negative. Notice what happened. Well, the parabola is upside down now. It's open down. And that's all that changes. The same pattern with the distance between the vertex and the focus and the directrix applies. So right now the equation is x squared equals negative 4y. The p-value is negative 1. The distance here is 1 between the vertex and the focus and the vertex and the directrix. Let's take a look at parabolas open left and right. The general equation is x squared equals 4px. And in this case, p equals 1 starting off. And you can see the distance from the focus to the vertex is 1. The distance from the directrix to the vertex is 1. So I'll increase. Notice the parabola gets wider. P-value is 2. Notice that the focus is 2 away from the vertex and that the vertex is 2 away from the directrix. Now the p-value is 3. You have a distance of 3 from the vertex to the focus and from the vertex to the directrix. Y squared equals 12x is the equation. Now I'm going to make it go negative. Parabola open to the left. Let's put the p-value equal to 2 there. So y squared equals 4px. Y squared equals negative 8, so the p-value is negative 2. The distance from the vertex to the focus is 2. From the vertex to the directrix is 2. And this distance going through the focus, that is 4 times the p-value. So the distance from one edge of the parabola to the other going through the focus is 4 times the distance from the focus to the vertex. So you have 2, and this distance is 8. That's always true. So that's the big picture for this lesson.